Otherwise, he wouldn't say Australia is going to have a record crop. Okay, 2010. Where everybody's really kind of interested in. First of all, I'm the messenger, don't shoot the messenger. And I'm also politically incorrect. In other words, I call them as I see, and or what the computer says it sees. And this is kind of an interesting little exercise here. Everybody waits for this because what we're seeing, this starts on March 28th. Which is basically, most of you guys are heading into the field by then, right? I bet you don't this year. Just look outside and see what's happening. Now, if you look at the forecast, we're going to be starting off okay. A little drier, cooler than normal, a little bit of wind all the way to the 14th of April. So that covers the Easter period, which is about April 4th. It's going to be cooler than normal, and it's going to be, this actually starts the 17th of March. So we're going to have a period in there where it's going to be just basically a full month of cooler than normal, but tends to be drier than normal. But there's not much wind. Then we extend that out to the 6th of May, a 3-week period. A little bit wetter, cooler than normal, and it's going to be very little wind. Now there is a warm period in there, 21st and 28th of April. That should be warming up some stuff, probably above normal, for at least a couple of 3 days in there. And hopefully maybe a whole week. But notice we got storms in here, April 28th to 30th. That's going to end that 1-day period, one period. And May 3rd to the 5th. 2 major storm systems. And you people here should get them. May 6th to the 20th, there's a 2-week period. Drier than normal, normal temperatures overall, a little bit of wind. You're finally going to be able to get in the field and plant that corn. When do you normally plant corn down here? Middle of April? If you can. Okay? Oh well, so you're only going to be 30 days late. At least on this one. But it's only 2 weeks, so hopefully after these rains are done, maybe you can get into the field before the end of the period. Then we go back to the usual. I'm going to scoot this up so everybody can see it in the back, and then we'll put it all on the screen. 20th of May to the 12th of June. A little bit wetter and cooler than normal. It's going to start to warm up a little bit after the 7th of June. That's day number 160, and that's when we have a small warm period with the Dalton cycle. So we'll go through that in just a couple minutes. May 28th to 30th, right around Memorial Day. I think, when is Memorial Day? It's the last Monday. Is that the 31st? Someone may have a calendar. But anyway, this is, we're going to see start to have a little bit of more water coming in. And this could be a very heavy storm with tornadoes. I don't know if you can get it right here, but there's going to be some storms someplace. Well, after the June 12th and the 26th, we're back to drier and cooler than normal, breezy. With one storm period, June 16th to the 18th. That means if you didn't get your corn planted in May, you got June. Doesn't sound too good. Certainly not normal. That's what we see coming up. Then from June 26th to July 26th, it's going to be a little wetter, cooler, less windy than normal. Warmer days, 7-4, or July 4th to 11th, and that's brought in by this storm. There's a shift in the jet stream at that time according to the and that's what's going to happen. So nature's going to have to feel its own fireworks with that particular day. But again, notice it's a little wetter and cooler. Okay, then we go on. 26th of July to the 3rd of August. Very dry, colder than normal, turning windier. If you didn't get your corn planted in June, right here, you can plant it here. Better have 45 days dry. This is very dry, no storm, but it's cooler than normal. And it's windier. From the 3rd of August to the 1st of September. Wet, cool, windier than normal. We got a warmer and drier period the 10th to the 16th of August. That should be the hottest period of the whole summer. So if you're going to get 90-degree days, that should do it. That period. This is not starting off too good. I mean, if you did get a plan by the 3rd of August, you're probably going to be out of luck. 4th to the 6th of August is a storm period. That's probably helping to bring in this wet, cool weather. And then finally, we're going to stop at this point. 1st to the 22nd of September. Colder, windier than normal, variable moisture. Well, what's this bit about frost? Boy, it sounds like it might be 30-day corn. This isn't going to work. Frankly, I think your frost is probably going to stay north of Interstate 8. So that's not going to affect you directly. But it's going to be cool. So the news turns cold. Because after September 9th, the Dalton cycle goes back to real cold. So you could have a frost by the end of September. That's not going to be a very good news for you. Computer says after adjusting your acreage up, it says we're going to have 12.55 billion bushels of corn,